Hi everyone, I'm Wolfram, and I thought today I'd take you through a walkthrough on Solos, which I found really sweaty recently. In this one we see the circle established itself down the bottom right of the map, and so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of my rotation, and I've decided, in fact, I'm going to land inside the circle. You'll see I mark it in a moment, and the plan will be to work my way down the left hand side using a cover. Now, the intention here, and as you'll see, you're not going to get loads of kills doing it this way. The difficulty is, because Solos is so sweaty, so full of camping, you've got to play that way to get yourself anywhere close to the final circle. So, I'm going to try and take you through and show you how I do that in this game. Now I've cut some of the boring bits out, and I've sped some of the bits up in order to make the video a bit shorter than showing the full game. Right now, when I deploy in, I do try and take a moment to have a quick look around to see if I can see if anyone's coming in. As far as I could tell when I landed, there wasn't anyone else coming in at all. And in terms of my loadout, I pretty much lucked out. Got myself a decent LMG, certainly for the start of the game. Now the other thing I've picked up apart from the LMG is the P90. Again, I like this as at the beginning of the game, mostly because it's a great close quarter weapon. Both the P90, I think the LMG as well, are silenced, which I think is pretty crucial in solos, but you really don't want to be popping up on the mini-map early on. I was tempted to take the AK-47, but I was actually pretty happy with the loadout. Otherwise, I'm quite happy to use that AK-47, notwithstanding all the recoil you get with it. And then I'm actually going to move my way across the other building and loot that. And as you'll see, I'll set up on the roof. So at this point I check the map, trying to figure out what the rotation will be. I'm basically going to work my way, I think, through lumber. I think the circle's going to end up somewhere in farmland. It might end up in downtown, but it does in this case end up in farmland. And I'm just going to take a moment, really, just to sit and not do anything. I'm not sure if I like this style of gameplay, but it's the one way to get yourself close to the final circle in solos. Now this guy's position was completely given away by the fact of the sound of the parachute opening. I'm not sure what else they could have done. So they're coming down here probably thinking there wasn't anyone here, but this actually is shows the importance of having a good headset when playing this game, because it makes a real difference. As soon as I heard that, I was able to figure out where they were, take them out in the sky without any problem. Now, the next thing that's happened is that someone's taken a bounty contract. As we look at the map, you'll have seen that there was a bounty contract over this side, and now it's gone. It's one of the things I was looking at when I look at the map, see what contracts are near me and see what contracts get taken, particularly bounty contracts. So I know he's coming from this direction. And I assume it's this guy on the quad bike, because certainly my threat level's going up, and he's coming around the corner. Now, I'm a pretty aggressive player, so my intention was hopefully to try and see forward him, but I didn't really get the chance. So I took a few shots. I'm not too worried about in this situation giving away my location, because the reality is with the bounty contract he's going to know pretty much where I am, even without the UAV or a heartbeat. Now I give up my rooftop position because I saw he abandons the quad bike and goes on to foot. He's going to come over towards me no matter what, and I'd rather take the fight to him myself. And so I decide to come down, take quite an aggressive position and move in. And again, that's a really quick down, really quick kill. In part, that's because I lucked out with the weapons I had. And then I go back. Same thing. I'm going to sit on this rooftop until the gas comes in. Now with the loadout coming in, I definitely want my loadout, because I want Ghost perk. I run in solos EOD, Ghost, sometimes Amp, sometimes Shrapnel, sometimes Tracker. I mean, really, that last one is a matter of preference. Some people run cold-blooded to hide themselves off the thermals. I'm not so bothered by that because of the tendencies, certainly in solos, to use RPGs and C4s. My preference is to use EOD because that really does protect you. Now, I effectively go loud, decide to go over, get my loadout. There's 2 of the loadout crates down there, so I expect other people might head over this way soon. My plan is to grab the loadout and get out there as quickly as possible, head back to where the original plan is and start walking around the circle. I basically don't encounter anyone else over this side at all. And you'll see by this point in the game, the lobby is already reduced to 70 odd people. Now this is a bit further on. I'm inside the circle. I decided to see if I'm going to pick up this recon contract. The problem with recon contracts is it does identify where you are when you're grabbing the location. I decide, because the recon's fallen over the opposite side of where I want to rotate, I'm not going to go for it at all. Had it have been over my side, I might have been tempted to do it to get a better peek at the next circle. So basically I just move along the left hand side. I'm pretty confident there's no one behind me unless they rotate in after me, which can happen. And I'm going to set myself up ready for this circle to close. One of the things is when I'm moving around these areas, I try not to open the doors too loudly. The peak door function's great for that. And again, I'll cut sections out of this because it's sitting around and doing not very much at all. Again, I'm not sure this is a fun way to play the game, but it's one of the ways to get yourself into the final circle. Now basically I've heard nothing, I've seen nothing, I've got a decent amount of cash. I was thinking I might get myself some UAVs, maybe get myself a gas mask, maybe get myself a self-revive. I marked myself up the nearest buy station, but as you can see, when I get to overlook it, it's completely open. There's no cover at all near it, and effectively I'm worried it's going to be a trap. Someone's going to move me. So what I do is I move down the left hand side. This is now a bit late, as you can see on the map. I've continued the rotation. If you want to see a good video on this system, Iceman Isaac has a great video. I'll leave a link for that down below. For that video, it's called Pinwheel Rotation. It's certainly not for getting high kills. Now I'm moving around pretty much in the open. But with the gas closing the edge of the battlefield to my left, I'm very confident I haven't got that many people close to me. But with that circle now moving in close, I'm going to have to move for cover. So I'm going to make a pretty much quick sprint across the field, get myself across, try and get myself into some cover, which you'll see that I do.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Now this is what part I hate about the game with these rocks. I can't mantle it. I get to completely beam that person. Pretty sure they didn't have any armour. Landed recently. Can't really do that possibly. They almost took me out. They had the height advantage, but I've already switched my canted sights over to the red dot. I can move quick enough to get the shots on.
Vendor here. Rearm and resupply.
Again, I'm checking out to see where the buy station is and whether or not I can make use of it, because I've got now 10 grand in cash. But there's nothing I can do. I'll take this guy, I'm fairly sure saw me, so I'll take some pot shots at them, really to keep them away from me. I might be able to beam them from this distance. I'm not entirely confident. Of course I see their sniper scope. I don't instantly run away because I like to get a few shots on someone to discourage them really from engaging me. And I'm keeping a check out as to what's happening. The reality with the heartbeat sensor, once you start getting it closer and everyone's going to be running Ghost, and so it's unlikely to be useful. I do still check it just in case. Like, does anyone pop up on this? There is someone off to my right hand side. I'm fairly confident, so I'm a bit cautious. I know that other guy's to the left, but I don't think he's going to rotate round towards me for an engagement. And as you see, I put a couple more shots on, really just to discourage him. So if I push forward, I'm fairly confident he'll take me out in the open field. There's no real cover there. There's also a loadout drop, but again, I'm not interested. I've got my loadout. I've got everything I need. I've got enough ammo in my view. So my intention here really is to push forward into the next circle through the different bits of cover, but really using the gas to try and keep people off my back. The alternative option, of course, is you can push up early, try and take where you think the final circle is going to be, and set up. I didn't engage that SUV because I wasn't confident I was going to be able to take him out. And then by the time I've got the RPG and I've got myself set up, they've clearly left the vehicle. Again, don't want to engage it unless I can be confident I'm going to get a kill. So again, I'm just setting up, waiting for the gas. It's actually finished in a pretty good position for me. This is the problem, you see, if you rotate out from the gas earlier than it moves, like that guy just did, you're at risk of being picked up from behind if you don't check your angles. And that was an easy kill for me. Not really anything I need, but I luck out and get the gas mask, which is something I didn't have. Now I was a bit surprised, 2 people popped up on my heartbeat. That guy further into the house, and then there's one guy on the right hand side in the house. But as this guy's definitely seen me, definitely engaged, I push forward, again into cover, again not pushing really hard, because I don't really know where it's going to be in the house now. And as I'm doing that, the guy completely misses me, and I get to down him, and we're into the gas. Now again, I'm not too worried about pushing out like these guys did immediately, but this is my mistake. See the guy over on the left. course I get taken out from my left hand side by a guy on the high ground. Look how obvious I am in the field. Now he would be hit, so I decided to spectate for a bit. This little house, that, as I said, if you push up, this person's set up in the house earlier, which is pretty much the centre of the circle, close enough to it. They get to beam this guy who killed me. It's down to the last two, and they're basically on top of each other. And of course the guy sitting in the corner wins. So I hope that was a useful look at what happens within these games. The solos, as I said, I find these solos, pretty much all my games are like this, which makes it pretty difficult. If you like this video, I'd be grateful for a like. Subscribe would be even better. Any comments, let me know. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, then let me know. Thanks for watching.